Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Now this video is a little bit different to my normal video, but I just wanted to touch on this subject a little bit, just in the hope that maybe it might help somebody who's trying to lose weight. It might explain maybe some of the problems that people are having with losing their weight, and so I just wanted to kind of share the things that have been helping me with regards to how I lost some weight specifically recently. So I'm hoping that it might help you. But before I get into the video, please do subscribe. Please click the link and subscribe to the channel. I would love you to come and join me, so please do subscribe to the channel. So anyway, let's get into the video. So I'll just give you a quick bit of backstory. I've never really had a weight problem, if I'm honest. And it's probably not the right way to start this video, but my family have always been slim. I've always been slim. I'm about 5'8" tall, so I'm kind of above average in height. And I've never really had a problem, to be fair. Only recently, and as you probably know, as you get older, your metabolism starts to slow down, which is so frustrating. But I am 45 years old, and I have noticed that, you know, I cannot be eating 3 bars of chocolate a day and think that I'm going to get away with it, and that I'm not going to put on any weight, and that I'm not going to have any problems, and I can just keep doing that and keep doing that, and yeah, it will be fine. No. Unfortunately, I cannot eat the same way I used to eat, and yeah, as you get older, unfortunately, you do tend to put on weight that much easier. But saying that, I had noticed maybe about 5 years ago, I started putting on weight, and I'm not the most active person in the world, I'm not going to lie. I am not the most active, and I think there is an element of, because I've always been slim, I haven't really had to be active, if you know what I mean. I've kind of got away with it and it's fine. So anyway, started putting on weight maybe about 5 years ago. Yeah, I didn't like it, but didn't really do a great deal about it. I would maybe do some running every now and again, joined a running club, but wouldn't see a huge amount of weight come off. So this brings me to my first point and my first tip. One of the things that really helped me to lose weight, and this was absolutely out the blue for me, I'll be honest, I had no idea that this was even causing my weight, but for me it was the pill. When I stopped taking the pill, I lost nearly a stone in weight, just under a stone in weight. And I had no idea that that was what was causing it. Somebody said to me, a specialist said to me, maybe you should consider stopping because that can cause you to put on weight, and she was absolutely right. That was the main cause of, you know, quite a bit of my weight. The weight loss that some people have seen recently, I would have to put down to the fact that I stopped taking the pill. So I'm not saying that it's the problem for everybody, but I just wanted to share that with you, just in case it could be one of the reasons why, you know, if you have a problem with your weight and you've noticed it since you started taking the pill, then it's not necessarily you have to completely stop, but you may just have to think about changing to a different pill or trying something else. So that was my tip number one, is have a think about, could it be the pill that maybe is causing you to put on the weight? Moving on to tip number two. And these, I know, are not rocket science. You know them all. We hear them all every day. We know what to do, but we don't do it. But I mentioned just now about running, and I have to say that exercise, I know that boring old word, exercise, it does make a difference. It really does. If you find the right one, then it will make a difference to your weight, to your health in general. It's just the way we are. It's just the way the body has been created. Now, I live near Hyde Park, so it's an absolute blessing for me that I'm able to, you know, go running around somewhere so beautiful. And I always get inspired when I see all the other runners out there running around, young, old. It's great to see. And I'll be honest, I don't actually run that far. I only do about 2 or 3 miles when I go. So it's about 25-30 minutes of running, and it's tough. I'm not even going to pretend to lie and say to you that I can just run round at a canter and have no problem. I'm not out of breath, I'm not aching. No. It's difficult, but I do notice the difference once I've done it. And I have noticed the difference specifically in the loss of fat on my legs, obviously. We know what to do. We don't do it for whatever reason, but we know what to do, and we know that exercise is so important. So I just want to encourage you to find an exercise or find a sport or find something that you actually enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, you just will not stick to it. So tip number 2 is exercise and find something that you enjoy doing. And finally, tip number 3, and maybe the most important one, is look after your gut health. It is so important to look after the inside and not just concentrate on the outside, because what I've also found recently is once I started taking probiotics and taking tablets that actually helped to, you know, improve the intestine and to improve everything going on in the gut and the digestion, then again the weight just seemed to come off. I've always had a problem with kind of bloating, and you know, if I eat wheat, then I could feel it instantly straight afterwards. So for quite a while now, I've tried to stay away from carbs and from bread and from wheat and stuff, just because I know as soon as I eat it, my stomach will not like it. But I've been taking these tablets and they've been great for me. It feels like, oh my gosh, you know, I feel like I've lost like half a stone just from my stomach. I know I haven't, but the bloating has gone. And it just, my clothes fit so much better. So for me, it's always more about, not so much about what you weigh and getting on the scales and everything like that, but how do your clothes fit? You can tell if you've lost weight by how your clothes fit. Basically, it's that simple. And so it's so important that your stomach and your digestion and everything works properly and works the way it should. So I would say definitely have a think about that. If you have a problem in that area, that could be part of the reason why maybe you're finding it a little bit challenging to lose weight. But definitely think about that area. Maybe think about taking some probiotics, and maybe go and speak to a health specialist about it also. Because when I did and I started taking these tablets, oh my gosh, I can eat bread and carbs and everything, and my stomach does nothing now. It doesn't even notice. So it's so important to get the stomach area and the whole body needs to be functioning properly. Otherwise, yes, it will hang on to fat, it will hang on to the weight, and you will end up getting frustrated and not know what the real cause and the real problem is. So that's my tip number 3. Make sure you check out your digestive system also. So that is it for my 3 ways that I personally have lost weight, and I hope that that has helped you. I know that everybody's weight gain, weight loss is different, and there could be a number of factors that are causing the issues, but I just felt like I wanted to share with you 3 of the things that have helped me to lose weight recently. And if you've got any ideas, please comment below, let me know what's been helping you. I would love to know. Please share that in the comments below. So I know this video has been slightly different to my normal ones, but I hope you have enjoyed it anyway, and if you'd like to see more of these, please do let me know. Please make sure you subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.